feedback system, right? GS given that GS is equal to 10s plus 2 divided with s square into s plus 1. This is the GS. The GS of the system is given here. This is the unity feedback system. This is the unity feedback system. In feedback gain is 1. By default it is 1. We can write 1 or we can skip here. CS, and this is the RS. Clear? This is the unity feedback system. Now we have to find what is the position error coefficient, position error constant, velocity error constant, and acceleration error constant. We have to find this. Means we have to find value of Kp, Kv, velocity error constant or velocity error coefficient, and Ka, acceleration error constant. We know that Kp is equal to, now Kp, what is the Kp? Kp is equal, we know that Kp limit s tends to 0, GS HS. This is the value of Kp. Now in this question, given that this is the GS, the whole block is GS and HS is 1, HS is equal to 1, means HS, that is 1. Can we write here? GS is given 10 into s plus 2, s square, s plus 1. Means can we write limit s tends to 0, 10 into s plus 2 divided with s square, s plus 1. This is the GS, as it is same as the GS here. Now what is the value of HS? HS is 1. Now if we put s is equal to 0, then what will happen? This become 10, 0 plus 2 means 10, 0 plus 2 divided with 0 into 0 plus 1 means something divided with 0 means this is the infinity. Anything divided with 0, that become infinite. This become infinite means this value is the infinite. Okay, what is the value of Kp? That is the infinite means and Kp is position error constant. Next we have to find value of Kv. We know that Kv is equal to limit s tends to 0, s into GS HS. Same concept is there. Limit s tends to 0 is, what is the value of GS? GS is 10 into s plus 2 means put the value of GS 10 into s plus 2 divided with s square, s plus 1. That is the GS. HS is equal to 1. Now 1 is to 1 is cancelled. Similarly, if we solve the limit and put the value of s is equal to 0, then this become something means 0 plus 2 divided 0 into 0 plus 1 means something divided with 0 means infinity, same as Kp means Kv, velocity error constant, is infinity of that system. Means can we say this is the velocity error constant. This is the velocity error constant. Now this is the infinity. Now next, what is the remaining? That is the Ka. K is acceleration error coefficient, constant, or limit s tends to 0, s square into GSHS. Now similarly put the value of GS and solve it. S square 10 s plus 2 divided with s square, s plus 1 into 1 is the value of HS, because this is the negative feedback system and value of HS is unity feedback. This is the unity feedback system, so value of HS is 1. Now s square to s square cancel. If we put s is equal to 0, then what? is 10 into 0 plus 2 divided with 0 plus 1 means 20. This becomes 20 means Ka. K is equal to 20. What is the Ka? It is the Ka, acceleration error coefficient. Yeah, acceleration error constant. Error constant. Here the question asks that what is the Kp, what is the Kb, what is the K. Now next part of this question, this is the part 1. This is the part 1 of the question. Now next part of the question is if input rs is if input rs is 3 over s minus 2 over s square 1 over 3s cube, sorry, 1 over 3s cube here s cube, then what is the static error means es. What is the static error? Es means Laplace inverse et. We have to find es. Now we know that es is equal to rs divided with 1 plus GSHS. We know this. This is the error of any system. Means if then steady state error. What is the steady state error? Steady state error is denoted at ESST, means steady state error. What is this? S stand for steady state error. Steady state error is equal to limit s tends to 0, s into es. This is the steady state error. Now this is the final value theorem. This is the actually final value theorem. Means when t tends to infinity, then s tends to 0. So in a steady state, t tends to infinity. So in a steady state, t tends to infinity. So s tends to 0. This is the final value theorem. This is nothing new. Now limit s tends to 0. S tends to 0. Yes. What is the value of es? Es is equal to rs divided with 1 plus GSHS. 1 plus GSHS. Now solve it. Limit s tends to 0. S tends to 0. Yes. What is the value of rs? What is the value of rs? Rs is given as 3 over s minus 2 over s square plus 1 over 3s cube. 1 over 3s cube. What is the GSHS? GS is given that we have to write what is the value of GS. Now we have to write value of GS here. What is the GS? GS is 10 into s plus 2 divided with s square s plus 1. H is equal to 1. Now if we put s is equal to 0, then this become infinity, and this becomes something infinity multiplied with 0, and then 0 divided with infinity. This 0 divided with infinity means this cannot be, we cannot directly put s is equal to 0 here, but we have to solve this equation again. After solving this equation, we can put s is equal to 0. Means so first solve this equation and then put s is equal to 0. Means the denominator part is here, there is a s, we can 3s square plus minus 2s multiply with 3 plus 1. Now this become 3s square. Again this s square into s plus 1 plus 10 into s plus 2. Or this denominator part goes to upper s square s plus 1. denominator part goes to numerator part. Now here that become s square and s uh, this become s square and s, or this is s cube, sorry, this is the 3s cube, then this become 3s cube, means s cube to s cube cancel, there is the 3 here. Now put s is equal to 0 here, see what happens. 0, this become 0, this become 1, this become 0, means we can put here s is equal to 0, this become also 0, means 1 over like this is the means if we put s is equal to 0 in this equation, if we put s is equal to 0 in this equation, then what happened? The most of the numerator part is going to be 0, but there is remaining part is 1, there is 1 here, 1. Now in denominator there is the 3, denominator there is the, this becomes 0, whole term becomes 0, this plus 10 multiply with 10, and 0 plus 2 means 2, means this become 1 over 60, means steady state error. This is nothing but a steady state error of the system, means can we write ESS, steady state error of the system is 1 over 60 when condition here, when we apply the input RS. So this is the nothing but steady state error, steady state error of given system, of given system. This is nothing but a steady state error of the given system, means if there the input is RS equal to 3 by s minus 3 over s square 3 over s cube, then 2 over s square and 3 over s cube, and feedback is unity feedback system, then steady state error of this system ESST is equal to 1 over system, 1 over system, means this is the 1 over system. Now value of kp, k, in question ask what is the value of kp, we have find kp. Now just a quick revision here. In our question given that gs given, and in question mentioned that there is a unity feedback system. If there is a unity feedback system, then hs should be 1. Now we have to find, in question we have to find kp. What is the kp? Position error coefficient, kv velocity error coefficient or constant, and acceleration error constant. Now we know that kp is equal to limit s tends to 0 in GSHS. We have to solve this one here. Similarly, we know also, we already know that kv is equal to limit s tends to s into GSHS. We have solved here. Now, and we also know that what is the value of k. K is the acceleration error constant. K is equal to limit s tends to 0 s square GSHS, or k is equal to, this is the acceleration. This is the first part of the question. In second part the question, it asks what is the steady state error. What is the steady state error when RS is, this quantity RS is 3 over s square, RS is 3 over s, 2 over s square plus 1 over 3s cube. When RS is 3 over s minus 2 over s square plus 1 over 3s cube, then what is the steady state error? Then if RS is this quantity, then we solve, we note the steady state error. This SS means steady state, E stands for error, steady state error. Sometimes it also written as limit t tends to infinity et. Sometimes it also written as limit t tends to infinity et. Now see here, when t tends to infinity and s tends to 0, this is nothing but final value theorem. This is nothing but final value theorem. This is the final value theorem. Now, by help of this equation, we can find, we have just put what is the value of ES. We already know RS divided with 1 plus GSHS. We put the value of RS and solve this equation. Don't put s is equal to 0 at this point, because when we are going to put s is equal to 0 at this point, then become 0 divided with infinity, or 0 divided infinity we cannot determine. So we have to modify this equation after some level, and in just next step we have find we can put here s is equal to 0. When you put s is equal to 0, then this quantity becomes 0, this quantity becomes 0, this quantity 1, and 1 multiply with 1, that become 1. So I write here 1. Now when we put s is equal to 0, this whole quantity becomes 0. Now when s is equal to 0 here, then this becomes 20. 10 multiply with 2 means 10 multiply with 2 here. And after multiplication of this quantity, this becomes 1 over 60, or 1 over 60 is the steady state error of the system when input is rs. Condition is when input is rs. Question is over.